Hi everyone, Pattaya Owl here, Swadikap, Sabaidi Mai. Hope you're well. Well, it's a Sunday and I've got food on the mind. That's it, food to die for in Pattaya. Got Pattaya on the mind, got food on the mind, and it's early morning at the time of filming and posting. So, great way to start the day with a little bit of food. And also in this vlog, I'm going to share with you a little bit of a secret. Have I met someone? Did I meet someone on the last trip? I'll share with you a little story later on in the vlog, give you a little bit of a snippet. Anyway, let's roll the intro. Now, in a minute, I'm going to hand you over to Pattaya Owl in Pattaya. But before I do, I just want to say that I honestly believe Pattaya, Thailand has some of the best food in the world, both Western and Thai food, and I'm going to share with you some little gems on this vlog. And don't forget, we've got a live show later today, 5:30 UK time, so tune into that. And of course, before I finish off the vlog, I'll give you that little bit of a snippet, bit of a secret, bit of an insight into what I got up to in Pattaya. I'll share with you a little story. Anyway, before we do that, I'll hand you over and let's have a look at some of this grub. Well, thank you, Pattaya Owl. And let's start off at the Robin Hood, one of my favourite places, and that there is, well, I refer to it as the Perch, where I did some of the live shows from, as well as, of course, doing it at the cave as well. No connection to a potential bar, just a great name. Anyway, back into the Robin Hood. Great place. We all love it, don't we? I've been going here for maybe 2.5 years, and on this occasion, I'm there for brekkie. And of course, this vlog today is a food to die for, and I honestly believe the Robin Hood, even though you pay a little bit more, is one of, if not the best place, certainly in the top 5 for brekkie in Pattaya. And it's interesting, actually, I met a couple out there, not associated to the couple I talked about in the last vlog, and that was their first time to Pattaya, and they was having breakfast at the Robin Hood. So I would say to anybody, if you're new to Pattaya, go to the Robin Hood. It's a little bit of home comfort and a great central location to start from. And I go for the make your own breakfast today. I love doing that. Certainly like to go for my scrambled egg and sausages and beans on toast. Some of the other stuff, believe it or not, I don't actually love that much. I'm not a big fan of black pudding and some of the other bits on there, including bacon. So it's really straightforward. You just tick off what you want, how many eggs, your toast, and hand it. And it's quite unique, actually. It's much easier than trying to explain what you want sometimes, and what you don't want is just to fill out the form. And I must have had many breakfasts at the Robin Hood. The banger, which we'll see shortly, is one of the best. Definitely up there with Time Bar in terms of it being a chunky banger. And as I mentioned before, you do pay a little bit more, but it's a bit of a luxury breakfast, and I always like to keep hydrated with a little bit of water, as well as, of course, the cup of tea, which has become a regular thing for me at breakfast. So just waiting for the food to arrive, and well, I'm only going to put what I consider to be really decent places on this vlog. When I say food to die for, I really mean it. We're talking top food, really tasty, well seasoned, worth paying a little bit more. And of course, a great venue. You know, I always feel comfortable at the Robin Hood. I've done live shows inside and outside on the deck in there, and I feel at home, and Max and the team have got it bang on. All the staff are always super friendly. Here it is. No doubt I'm going to say take a look in a minute. And here it comes. You'll see the scrambled egg, you'll see the sausage. Look at that, that's all you need sometimes. Fresh scrambled egg, made to order, big chunky bangers. The only thing that let this particular breakfast down on this particular day was the beans were not hot, which I do have a conversation on that topic. But it's a shame, really. It's a shame that the beans were cold, because usually they're piping hot. But the rest of the breakfast was hot enough, and it's definitely one of my favourite places for brekkie. So I munch away at this, and then shortly I will give you the price of how much it cost. But of course, it wouldn't be a Pattayavlog vlog without at least taking a good look at the banger, because I believe the banger makes the brekkie. You know, a big, chunky, meaty banger that is well seasoned and piping hot. And the Robin Hood has always delivered consistently with their banger sausages. And it's just up there. It really is in my top 5. And the fact I'm making a vlog on it again today shows you how much love I have for the place. So I'm just going to finish up on the plate. It never really takes me too long to eat my breakfast, because usually by this point I'm really hungry, and it sets me up for the day. So let's see how I'm getting on. I just love the whole scrambled egg, bit of toast there as well. I know toast is not the healthiest thing, but it's quite nice to have, especially when I'm there on holiday. And of course the bill's coming up, and we know it's not the cheapest, but I don't mind paying a little bit more to have a really nice breakfast. And it's 369 baht, which I think is really good actually for that breakfast. Of course you can get it cheaper. We all know you can get 99 baht breakfasts in Pattaya. But sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of a treat. Right, so that will finish off at the Robin Hood, and we'll move on. Next up is Hungry Panda. And this is just off Soy Excite. And this was the first time I actually went there on my most recent trip. And what a treat it was. You can sit in, or they do takeaway. And it's like American style or English style Chinese food, made to order, very busy kitchen, friendly staff, and it's made it to the Food to Die For vlog. It's a must go to, especially if you like the comfort of American or English Chinese food, such as your sweet and sour chicken and egg fried rice, and that's what I've gone for. And well, as you can see, I'm ready to take a seat and get stuck in. So I've ordered it. It's 199 baht for the sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice, and I've asked for it in a takeaway container, so I can have a little bit there. But also, from memory, on this particular day I had a live show to get to at the cave, so I did save some for later on. And of course I've got the standard water there as well. Forgive me, I can't remember what the water actually cost, but always good to keep hydrated. So it's on that little complex right there. You can get to it from Soy Excite and Second Road, and I also believe they are extending next door. Anyway, the food's there now. Look at that, well presented in a nice little takeaway box. But look at the sweet and sour balls there. They're some of the best sweet and sour chicken balls I've ever had in my life. They were hot, they were chicken breasts for sure, sweet, tangy, delicious. As much as I love chomps and soy lenki, I have to say this is in a different league. Different and arguably better, certainly on the sweet and sour chicken. That's all I have to compare at the minute, and that says a lot for me to say that, because I love chomps and soy lenki. So yeah, really enjoying it. I couldn't eat it all. I had to take it with me, as I said. So it definitely makes the Food to Die For vlog really, really delicious, and worth every penny at 199 baht. I mean, that is just amazing value, isn't it? I don't know if you can convert that to your currency. What's that, less than £5 English? I've not got my converter with me, but I imagine it's not far off. And it's one of them places where you can order it for a grab if you want it delivering to your condo. You don't even have to leave the condo if you're having a day in, and you can get some delicious food. So big thumbs up, and I'm definitely looking forward to making my return to the Hungry Panda in January, because of course that's when the next trip is. And I'll have a look at the rest of the menu. I'm a big fan of lemon chicken as well. And like all my vlogs, feel free to comment below. Have you eaten here? Do you like it? Are you going to go on the back of this vlog? Let me know in the comments. It really is delicious. And I think in a minute I actually find out that the rice is hidden underneath. I must have been hungover that day. It took me a while to realise that. There it is. And that rice was so good. It tastes different than the Thai rice I've had. Very much kind of Chinese takeaway rice. Delicious. And there we are. And they're extending next door where that Skinny Joe's is. So they're getting even bigger. So big thumbs up for me on the Hungry Panda. And it certainly makes my list today. Right, I tell you what, let's nip over to Soy Lenki and Kung's. And I just want to give a massive shout out to Kung's. They are brilliant. And staying at the Vogue, round the corner from Kung's, it became a perfect base for me to have most of my brekkies. I went there not only for what I'm having there, which is Lincolnshire sausage on toast with an egg. And you can tell they make their own sausages. They're well seasoned, lots of choices, brilliant, tasty flavour, really nice. One of the best sausages I've had. Yes, it's not a big banger. They're quite thin sausages, but they're delicious. They're really good. And I've had omelettes there, and I've had a few other meals as well. So we all know how good Kung's is, but the fact the Vogue is now my place to go hotel wise, the Kung's works perfectly. And look how tasty that sausage is. You can see the herbs in it. Just so good. And of course the staff are super friendly. The environment's like an old school cafe. Great location on Soy Lenki. So big thank you to Kung's, and they're going to be hopefully part of my future as I commit myself more and more to the Vogue at the price they're offering anyway. And if you don't know where it is, of course, there it is, just at the bottom of Soy Lenki, opposite Hunger Pangs. Now next up, we're going off Second Road to Mambo Yo-Yo, and this is one of my favourite restaurants, Mexican. Favourite restaurants in Pattaya, and I've been coming in and out for a couple of years. Built up a great relationship with the manager and the team, and of course the new owners from France. I had the pleasure of meeting when I was there on this last trip. They even treated me to a meal, which was lovely. And I'm pleased to say lots of people have watched that vlog. Over 7,000 of you. Thank you very much to everyone who's shown support. And I've had a message to say a number of you have been in there having meals on the back of the vlog, which is fantastic. So if you do go into Mambo Yo-Yo and you're about to see the reason why I go there, just mention the owl sent you. Don't worry, I'm not on commission. It's just nice to hear that you're watching the vlog and going trying their food, because they are tucked down a little alley off Second Road, and really the food they're delivering at the price they're selling it at, I want to see them busier. They deserve it. They're really friendly as well. And I do tend to go for the same. Oh, this is the owner, by the way. Absolutely lovely. Really accommodating. Always has time for all the customers, so she's going to do really well there. It was a pleasure to meet her, and thank you very much to her and her husband for the hospitality. But as I was saying, even before they took over and now, I tend to go for the chicken summer, which is a big chicken skewer with either peppers or tomatoes on a big metal skewer with either wedges or fries, and I think it comes with a bit of sweet corn and mushroom sauce as well. It varies, or it has varied, but it's still delicious. Big, chunky pieces of chicken. And it's almost a unique selling point, and the reason why I go back time and time again. You know, as I said, I've been going for over 2 years now, and it's every single trip I will definitely be going here. I did give some little feedback actually, saying I prefer the wedges over fries. That's something they've changed since the new ownership, and she said, yeah, we're going to get onto the wedges. The sauces are very similar. I think it's peppercorn mushroom. And I think on the skewer, which we're about to see in a minute, they've swapped the peppers out for tomatoes, and I think they're going to put peppers back on the menu, because I do prefer a pepper over a tomato. But it's still delicious. It's still one of my favourite restaurants. If you're in Pattaya, check it out. You will not regret it. And we did have a conversation. Look at that. It was delicious. I ate it. as you will see, and it's olive oil. The oil they use is olive oil, so all the health benefits there as well. Just delicious. But as I was saying, we did have a conversation about next time I'm there, we will look at other foods on the menu. She mentioned a new chicken burger, which sounds delicious as well. Where to start with this? I think I start by taking the obvious, which would be the bottom piece off there, the sweet corn. I'm making it look harder than it actually is. But it's just, you know what, even after eating all of this, it's not too filling. It feels very light, fluffy. The chicken is well cooked and seasoned. And it wasn't too heavy where I couldn't go out drinking for a night out in Pattaya afterwards. It's almost the perfect balance of food and drink. Because, of course, I'm on the Singar as well. You know, nice cold beer to go with it. It just works perfectly. What a find this place is. You know, if I was to ever own a restaurant in Pattaya, it would be along the lines of Mambo Yo-Yo in terms of location, menu, a bit of a Mexican twist, bit of a Western twist. You know, it's great to have Thai food, and we've got Eat Street for that and many other Thai places to eat Thai food, but it's nice to have a little bit of, say, Mexican, Italian, Indian, Western food to mix it up a little bit. Certainly it's nice when you're on holiday as well. And I remember this particular day because it was throwing down outside, torrential rain. It really did pour down that night, but it didn't affect the meal. It was lovely, delicious. So yeah, definitely recommend it. This has made the vlog food to die for definite. And well, we're almost coming to the end of this food vlog. So, you know, we've had the likes of Kung's, the Robin Hood, Hungry Panda, and of course here, Mambo Yo-Yo. Now, they did pay for me to have this meal. That was very kind of them. But it works out around, it came to 300 and something about that for the meal if I was to pay. But yeah, they treated me. From memory, I think the actual summer skewer, easy for me to say, is around 250 baht. So great value as well. And I think the owner's going to give us a cheeky wave. There we are. Really good, really kind. Right, everyone, I'm going to hand you back over to Pattaya Owl in the UK. Thank you very much, Pattaya Owl. Right, well, as promised, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an insight of what I got up to. I did meet someone out there that I actually connected with. So I'll share it with you. It was a typical night out, so a few beers at the cave. If you don't know where the cave is, it's where I do the meet-up nights currently on Tree Town. And then after the few drinks, I went round to the Candy Club, which is a live music bar, one of my favourite bars in Pattaya, because it's great music, affordable beers, everyone buys their own drink, brilliant. And I did meet a lady there, and it's fair to say we bonded, we connected. She's 32, so a little bit younger than me. Extremely good looking. I mean, I don't know why she'd want to talk to the owl, but anyway. And put it this way, we spent a few days together, and I really like her. But, you know, it's not really gone anywhere. I'm back in England. She's over there. I've got a line. We send the odd message back and forth. But I'd have to say, out of the kind of 2.5 years of going to Pattaya, that's probably the first time I've connected where you're actually genuinely having a laugh with someone. It's not forced in any way. Of course, I've had that with subscribers and mates and stuff, but I'm on about a lady friend where I've had that connection where we're naturally just laughing our head off, and there seems to be a bit of chemistry there. And that was quite cool, and so much so that when I'm over there in January, I'm definitely going to meet up and we'll have a couple of drinks, and I may even take her out for a meal. But there's no relationship there. The communication on line isn't like that of the boyfriend or girlfriend, easy for me to say. It's very much what you're up to, yeah, this, that and the other. There's nothing deeper than that. It's a shame, really, because if I was out there for a longer period of time, we probably would have built certainly a friendship, if nothing more. But yeah, looking forward to catching up with her again. And you never know, maybe I'll see her in Candy Club. Anyway, there's a little bit of a story for you. So the owl does go out there and meet people and have a little bit of fun. Right, everyone. Well, if you've enjoyed... Sorry, I'll do that again. If you've enjoyed this little vlog, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't, give us a thumbs down. It all helps, apparently. Share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. And, well, hopefully I'll see you on the live show, 5:30 p.m. UK time. If not, take care, have a great week, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye for now.